Hey guys, welcome back to Camille's Corner. So y'all, this is another update on Tati Westbrook suing the Without a Crystal Ball channel. And I have to say, even though this is a very serious matter, I am so entertained by all of this right now. Okay, so in my last video on this topic, I mentioned Emily Baker, who is the attorney who has been breaking down all this lawsuit drama. And she has really been a godsend in this situation because she's been breaking it down in a way that, us regular folk who don't really know anything about law, she's been breaking it down in a way that we can actually understand. And she's been following not only Tati's lawsuit against Without a Crystal Ball, but she's also been following Tati's lawsuit with her former business partner. And that is the situation that started this whole thing that has YouTube in an uproar right now. So now, I feel a bit honored that I had Emily Baker on my live some weeks ago before she blew up like this. So right now I feel famous adjacent, okay? Because y'all, Emily Baker is going viral right now and she's just snatching wigs left and right in these YouTube streets. Anyway, I only started following this like 2 days ago and I'm still catching up on all of it. But a few hours ago, y'all, it all went down on Twitter because Without a Crystal Ball decided to come for Emily Baker. And you don't just come for Emily Baker, okay? We will not have it.
We will not have it. I said we will not have it, oh.
So Without a Crystal Ball, and I know I keep calling her Without a Crystal Ball, and she has an actual name, but I just got so used to saying this, so we're gonna stick with that, okay? So she is now threatening to sue Emily because she's saying Emily is defaming her. So basically, y'all, this video is about a lawyer who is also a YouTuber who did commentary about a lawsuit filed against another YouTuber who did commentary about another lawsuit filed against another YouTuber. And now this YouTuber is threatening to file another lawsuit against the lawyer slash YouTuber who did commentary about her lawsuit. And she's also filing a counter lawsuit against this YouTuber and her lawyer who is not a YouTuber, okay? Y'all, if that confused you, well, it confused the shit out of me too. And I'm like, okay, so you're threatening to sue her because she's doing commentary on a situation that is playing out publicly, and she's using her legal expertise to explain all of this and basically break down all this legal jargon so that us regular folk can understand. And that is what Without a Crystal Ball is threatening to sue her for, because she's saying that Emily has access to information from Tati's team and she feels like it's unethical for Emily to take a side. And I mean, Emily does seem to be leaning towards Tati Westbrook's side in this drama, but in my opinion, I think she's entitled to take a side, whichever side she wants to take, because she's doing commentary. She's not involved in the case. And she's getting the information and she's presenting it and she's giving her opinion on it. And she's speculating on what she thinks is happening behind the scenes. That's what commentary channels do. So, to me, it's a bit hypocritical for Without a Crystal Ball to threaten to sue her when that is what she does on her own channel. She gets information, she presents it, and she gives her opinions on it, and she speculates on what she thinks is happening behind the scenes. So I don't think Emily's doing anything different from what Without a Crystal Ball usually does on her own channel. Except, y'all, Without a Crystal Ball, she goes too personal with it sometimes, okay? Because like I said in my previous video, what disturbed me about her commentary on Tati Westbrook was like the lengths that she was going to dig into Tati's personal life and her family life and going after her father and all of that. It just seemed a bit stalkerish to me. She wasn't just commenting on public information. It was like she was on a mission to expose and take down Tati Westbrook. But she thinks it's okay for her to go digging into people's private lives to try to expose them. Y'all, the irony of this situation. And y'all, I don't know anything about law. I'm not going to pretend to know anything about law. I'm just observing the hypocrisy here, okay? I will leave the legal stuff to the experts, so I'm not even going to attempt to break down all those legal documents and stuff. I just want to talk about Without a Crystal Ball's behavior and her hypocrisy. So she went on a Twitter rampage a short while ago, y'all. And not only is she threatening to sue Emily, she's also ordering that all channels who are making videos about this situation and supposedly defaming her to cease and desist. So I'm like, wait, you mean like the 4 cease and desists that you received from Tati Westbrook and you gloated that she would never sue you? That kind of cease and desist?
Here's the thing why I know they're never going to sue me. They're never going to sue me because the discovery for me would be terrible for them. If they were going to sue me, it would have already happened when they sent me 4 cease and desists.
So y'all know me, okay? I took that as an invitation to talk about it some more, okay? I'm gonna wait until I get 4 cease and desists to stop talking about this. Because without a crystal ball, it's like she doesn't even realize how much of a hypocrite she's being right now. She got sued for basically attacking and defaming Tati Westbrook and her family, and we are doing commentary on it and talking about her public behavior, okay? And her behavior does come across as a bit stalkerish. But anyway, she also tweeted saying that Emily is using her platform to harm her and her business, and that is a violation of YouTube guidelines. And I'm like, y'all, what in the hell? Because isn't that literally what she does on her channel? Without a crystal ball, she doesn't just do commentary, okay? She digs into people's private lives, trying to find information to expose them and basically ruin them. And those are her peers on YouTube, her competitors on YouTube. I saw it play out with the Mika Stauffer situation, and I'm seeing it playing out here. So isn't that her using her platform to harm her competitors? So, I just wanted to point that out. So I went to her tweet where she actually tagged YouTube, I guess trying to get them to take down Emily's channel or something. And I replied to that tweet and I said, but basically, you do the same thing on your channel. So you should report yourself to YouTube too. And y'all, this heifer blocked me within like 5 seconds of posting that, okay? I can't. So she also posted a very interesting quote, and it says, an adult bully tries to avoid responsibility for their own bad behavior by blaming the target for causing it. And again, I'm like, is she speaking about herself here? Because she basically bullied Tati Westbrook and her family. She was taunting this woman, gloating that she couldn't be sued. And then when Tati did sue, she tried to act like she did nothing wrong. She deleted a bunch of videos, and now she's acting like Tati Westbrook is wrong for defending herself. So this lady is literally on a Twitter rampage describing herself right now, and it's hilarious to see. Now, in another tweet, she says she refuses to be bullied for doing her job. Like, didn't I tell y'all this woman is the white Tasha K? Like, these people think they can say anything about anybody on the internet and they can make all these allegations. And then when they get sued, they go, oh, I'm just doing my job. Y'all, I would really love to know, like, when did sitting in your living room, filming yourself digging into people's private lives became a legitimate career? Like, people are really out here on the internet trying to expose other people's private business and calling that a job. And, they like to say, well, I'm a journalist. It's like they want the title of a journalist, but they don't want to be held to the standard of a journalist. Now, the last thing that caught my attention about her tweets was when she said Emily didn't reach out to her to get her side of the story before doing her commentary on the lawsuit drama. And she said Emily didn't have the professionalism to get her side first before taking a side. And, I find this very hypocritical because, y'all, Without a Crystal Ball is a commentary channel. And Emily Baker is a commentary channel. The only difference is that Emily has expertise in a certain area, while Without a Crystal Ball, she basically comments on trending topics. But they are both commentary channels. Now, what I want to know is, does Without a Crystal Ball reach out to everybody who she talks about to get their side of the story before she does her commentary? I'm wondering, did she reach out to Tati Westbrook when she was putting out all these videos talking about exposing her family and all of that? Even with the Mika Stauffer situation, when she made 30 videos talking about the Stauffer family, I'm wondering if she reached out to them to get their side of the story before she did all of that. Okay, because I'm not understanding if she doesn't reach out to all these people who she talks about and she attacks on her channel and she doesn't ask them for their side of the story before she puts out videos about them, then why does she expect somebody to do that for her? Because, you want other people to have this kind of professionalism towards you that you don't even give to the people that you talk about. Because to have an attitude like this, I would hope that every single person that she trashes on her channel, she actually reaches out to them and asks for their side of the story before she trashes them. Because otherwise, I'm not sure why she expects that to be done for her. And I mean, we already know her side. We saw it play out in her videos. So what else is there left to ask? In my opinion, there was no need for Emily to reach out to Without a Crystal Ball to get her side of the story, because she was providing her side of the story in multiple posts and videos, okay? Y'all, as recent as last night, she did a live stream that was almost an hour and a half long, giving her side of the story. The video is deleted now, but Without a Crystal Ball was doing running commentary on her own lawsuit. So we got her side of the story from her on her own channel. So I'm not sure what else she wanted Emily to reach out to her for. And, you know, like I said, if she doesn't reach out to everyone she talks about for their side of the story before she publishes videos about them, then why does she expect people to reach out to her? Y'all, Emily is a lawyer, yes, but she's also a commentary channel, and she's entitled to have her views and opinions. And her views and opinions are based on her legal expertise. But that doesn't mean that she's right, because lawyers get things wrong too. So she could feel like Tati Westbrook has a strong case, and then the whole case could fall apart in court and Tati loses. So Emily is just giving her opinion just like the rest of us, and just like Without a Crystal Ball does on her own channel. So if she's accusing Emily of defamation, well then this is a case of the pot calling the kettle black, okay? Y'all, at this point, I just think Without a Crystal Ball, she needs to chill and just let the lawsuit play out. Fight your case in court and not on social media. And if you want people to stop talking about it, then stop giving us things to talk about. Stop tweeting, stop going off, stop ranting in videos and then deleting them. Just stop and let the law take its course. So y'all, this Twitter rampage just left me with a headache, okay? It's like this lady wants people to treat her in a way that she doesn't even treat others. And if that isn't entitlement, I don't know what is. And I mean, I don't want to see Without a Crystal Ball lose her channel or anything like that, because, I mean, to be quite honest, there are people doing worse stuff on YouTube and no action is taken against them. But at the very least, I hope this experience humbles her, and you know, I hope she takes it down a notch. And she needs to realize that there's a difference between commenting on publicly available information and literally trying to destroy people by exposing their families and shit. Because that is the part in all of this that is truly disturbing to me. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think about this drama in the comments. Bye guys, and thanks for watching.